We'll bring this meeting of the New Claus City Council to order. Welcome the administration, the audience, and the rest of council. With that,
Mayor Cook.
here.
Councilwoman Grove.
Present.
Councilman Bond. Absent. Councilman Shammy. Here. Councilwoman Wright.
Here.
Councilman Lindsay.
Here.
And Vice Mayor Eggleston.
Here.
With that, we'll have the invocation by the Chief Trustee.
Oh, Lord, we thank you for the day, and we thank you for the beautiful weather, the fall weather. Please be in this meeting, and please let thy perfect will be done, and only yours. Bless our troops, our first responders, and their families. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And with that, we're going to break rules of council, and I need a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Councilwoman Wright.
Yes.
Councilman Lindsay.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Eggleston. Mayor Cook.
Yes.
Councilwoman Grove.
Yes.
Mr. Mayor,
Go
I
ahead.
move we go into executive session to discuss the appointment, employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, demotion, or compensation of a public employee or official.
Second.
Councilwoman Wright.
Yes.
And Councilman Lindsay.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Eggleston.
Yes.
Mayor Cook.
Yes.
Councilwoman Grove.
Yes.
Councilman Shammy.
With that, what we're going to do is go into executive session and finish the interviews for the Parks and
Hold on a bit.
Recreation Board.
Bill.
And then,
Hold on a minute, that gets turned off. Mr. Mayor, move to go back into regular session.
Second.
Councilwoman Wright.
Yes.
Councilman Lindsay.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Eggleston. Yes. Mayor Cook.
yes,
Councilwoman Grove.
Yes.
And Councilman Shammy.
Yes.
all right, we're back into executive session. or
Regular session.
Regular session. All right.
Oh, dead time. Mr. Mayor, while we're sitting here, when they come back in, they'll be sworn in by the clerk. And then I suggest that we give them the 3 dates in December to set a meeting, which they will decide that this evening. And hopefully it isn't much longer before they come in.
Basically, since Kathy is a liaison, do you want to do that?
Do what?
Present to them the 3 dates and
Yeah, anybody
kind of
could,
read
yes.
off that.
Yeah, I can read it, sure.
Starting to snow.
Yeah, I believe it.
Don't say
Oh,
that.
my gosh.
Mike,
But it's Ohio.
you ate up, Mike. Where's your coat at? It's in the truck. Keeping the truck on?
I'm fine in here, it's a little chilly.
Still cold in here.
It's not to worry about. Now you're really cold. He's letting the heat outside.
Yeah, it's cold out there. It's what the squirrels think.
It's cold out there, trying to heat it up.
Made that board already? You only been here 10 minutes.
No. One more to go.
There's more.
Looking for someone outside.
Got a
No,
podium.
that's, I don't know what that is, but.
A moth.
Is that what it is? Team, whatever.
Do you want these for everybody else?
So the ones that are, you want me to have them start filling them
They
out
want
while
to.
we're waiting?
Yeah, because I'm not sure if everybody's staying the whole meeting or not. Since I have.
Need a blood sample.
Yes.
Didn't expect it to be that quick. You're sitting at almost the end of the driveway.
All right, we're back into regular session.
Wait a minute, we got camera.
I assume we need a motion to accept the 5.
We need camera.
We did it through agreement and executive session on the 5. Would you like me to read those names off, sir?
Yeah, make me a motion to accept the 5.
Okay. Mr. Mayor, I move to accept the following 5 names to the Board of Parks and Recreation. Yeah, they're in no particular order either. Carrie Shiner, Amy Hopkins, Katie Winrick, Richard Carnes, Emily Seymour, sorry. Those are the 5 that'll be on our board, and with that, I need a second.
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 Councilwoman Wright,
Yes.
Councilman Lindsay,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Eggleston,
Yes.
Mayor Cook,
Yes.
Councilwoman Grow,
Yes.
and Councilman Shammy.
Yes.
And with that, I'll let Councilwoman Wright kind of lead over to the duties.
Sir,
Go ahead.
we need to have, they need to be sworn in first.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If the clerk would so kindly do that.
Do you want everybody to stand up here?
Please stand right up there, be fine.
No choice.
Well, then, if somebody wants to take a picture, then we'll have them stand up there, and we'll kind of vacate.
Do you want them back this way, or do you want them out here?
I'll put it
Out here. Right here.
If you guys
Be
can all
fine.
just come stand right up here by the podium, it's fine. Just right up here by the podium. Well, I was just gonna have them on that side, is that okay?
I might be.
The clerk will read the oath, and when she gets to your name,
So we'll
Please.
we'll do it as one group. So as I read it, as the first thing I'll say "I," and then you go down the line and each state your name. And then as I read it, you can just read after what I say. And it's also written on your paper if you need a hint. Okay? So I
Richard Carnes.
Amy Hopkins,
Carrie Schreiner.
Katie Winnick,
do solemnly swear
Do solemnly
solemnly swear
or affirm to support the Constitution of the United States
or affirm to support the
Constitution of the United
States, thanks,
the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
the Charter,
the Charter,
and all the ordinances of the City of New Carlisle,
and all the ordinances of the City of New Carlisle,
and that I will faithfully, honestly, and impartially
and I will faithfully, honestly, and impartially
discharge the duties of my office to the best of my abilities, so help me God.
discharge the duties of my office to the best of my abilities, so help me God.
Thank you, folks.
And with that, Mr. Mayor, if council wouldn't mind moving, let the five come up here so we can get pictures of them here in front of the seal and our flag, that would be awesome.
Now we get to get council out.
Don't leave before I give you the
You have to scrunch together this time.
Turn back my favorite now.
Oh, we're gonna go from there.
He's taking hers too, so. You mind being on Facebook?
You happy? Do you want to get in there with them?
No.
Be the first one.
I'm good.
She said
No, yeah. I don't want to be on Facebook.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Got it.
Thanks, guys.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. Here you are again. Congratulations.
All right. With that, go ahead.
Okay, guys, the thing is, tonight we need to set up our very first meeting, and we have three choices. December, to get things done in a timely manner. So it'll be the 3rd, the 10th, or the 17th. So we need a consensus of when you can all get together. I'm good for all of those. So it's
What date's the 3rd?
the 3rd, the 10th, and the 17th of December.
I'm sorry, Ms. Wright.
I'm sorry.
I apologize.
That's okay.
I have something that I'm going to propose to you in my
Yes, sure.
report that's on the 17th at 6 p.m.
Okay,
So it's the first two Wednesdays.
okay, the first two is
And
fine.
if those don't work for everyone, we can scramble here and figure out some other dates.
Okay, as you heard him, it's only the first two Wednesdays, so the 3rd or the 10th.
I'm good with both.
So the 3rd, put your hand,
What kind of time are we talking about?
6
6
o'clock
o'clock.
PM right here.
Oh, okay. I can do the 3rd or the 10th.
Okay,
I vote for the 3rd.
3rd,
A little quicker.
3rd, okay. So let's do the 3rd at 6 o'clock right here, and that'll be fine. I think that we're going to have some help setting up our bylaws and things like that. It's kind of all the professional stuff that we have to do first, and then we can get to business, okay? So we have guidelines, planning and development, the policy and budget oversight part, community engagement, which all of you have different skills in all these levels, and it's going to be great. Policy recommendations, which I love that too, and public education. So I'm really looking forward to it. I think this will be nice. Anything else?
All right. With that,
Here.
I need the action on the minutes of 11:3.
So moved.
Councilwoman Wright,
Yes.
Councilman Lindsay,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Eggleston,
Yes.
Mayor Cook,
Yes.
Councilwoman Grow,
What is this for?
action on the minutes of 11:3.
I was not there. Abstain.
Councilman Shammy.
Yes.
And I need a motion for the minutes on the 11:5 Town Hall.
So moved.
I'm sorry, 11:3 Town Hall.
Second.
I have a correction.
Go ahead.
Miss Carrie Ann wasn't here that night, and, oh gosh, where'd his name go? There it goes. Brian read them. It was not what she had written, so I don't think it's fair to her to have that presented under her name. I'm sorry, it just feels awkward to me. So that's
She had
not,
submitted it, Jim.
okay,
I'll
okay.
correct that.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Thank you. Now I'm good.
Vice Mayor Eggleston,
Yes.
Mayor Cook,
Yes.
Councilwoman Grove,
Abstain?
Councilman Shammy,
Yes.
Councilwoman Wright,
Yes.
and Councilman Lindsay.
Yes.
And for the meeting of 11:10,
So moved.
Second.
Councilwoman Wright,
Yes.
Councilman Lindsay,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Eggleston,
Yes.
Mayor Cook,
yes.
Councilwoman Grove,
Yes.
Councilman Shammy.
Yes.
With that, we have no communications, so Mr. Hall.
Well, first off, I just want to congratulate everyone who was selected for the Parks Board and any members who were not selected. The Parks Board is one of two mandatory boards that are in the charter, the other one being the Tax Review Board. So long-standing, board that, people in the city felt was very important. So from my understanding, we haven't had a functioning Parks Board in quite a few years. So thank you, especially, so rapidly stepping up and applying and being able to satisfy this commitment. But this is a community-wide, board. I plan, and members of my staff plan to be at many, if not all, of your board meetings. And I'd also encourage members of the public and people, who have, a soft spot for our parks and recreation within our community, to be involved in that. So thank you very much. On with this, Mr. Mayor, I could do an abbreviated version of the departmental reports.
Go ahead.
If that works for everyone.
Can I
Go ahead.
interject real
Chris.
quick, if you don't mind, Mr. Mayor? I would suggest the council, since we have all this information in the packet and it's accessible on the web, do we actually have to have the administration read it off per council meeting? Or every council meeting, rather? Does that make sense?
In other words, you're asking for a short, sweet, and summarized issue.
And if there's something very important that's not on here that they need to talk about, then they can talk about it. Does that sound pretty?
Sounds good to me.
That sounds
Any objections?
Would,
I'd have to object to that because I'm afraid the audience and they're not going to read the packet. And I feel like if I know they ought to, but I feel like if we don't give them a verbal, they're not going to know
It's not
some
really,
things.
no, I see what
Yeah, I
you're
know.
saying. It's not really set in stone. It's just the procedure
No.
that we've always kept, but it's kind of redundant too.
I do understand and agree with that too,
Yeah.
yes.
So,
so would you like that in the form of a motion, sir?
Yes.
I'm trying to think how I'd word it.
Mr. Mayor,
There we go.
Go ahead.
I move that we forego the service, fire, and EMS report, planning, zoning report, police report, and finance report, unless it's something new that is not in our packets, unless the finance director wants to give a report. every
Well,
week.
I think other than approving the finance report
Yeah.
in the mayor's
Yeah,
court,
that would be fine.
I'll second that. Thank you, Mr. Moon.
You're welcome, sir.
Councilwoman Wright,
No,
Councilman Lindsay,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Eggleston,
Yes.
Mayor Cook,
yes.
Councilwoman Grove,
Yes.
Councilman Shammy.
Yes.
Accepted. 6-1.
Mr. Hall, I think we probably need to approve the finance report and then the mayor's court. Do I have a motion?
So moved to approve the finance report?
Second.
Councilwoman Wright,
yes.
Councilman Lindsay,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Eggleston,
Yes.
Mayor Cook,
Yes.
Councilwoman Grove,
Yes.
Councilman Shammy.
Yes.
Mr. Mayor, sorry, sir. Motion to approve the
Mayor.
mayor's financial court report.
Second.
My mouth won't work.
Councilwoman Wright,
Yes.
Councilman Lindsay,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Eggleston,
Yes.
Mayor Cook,
Yes.
Councilwoman Grove,
Yes.
and Councilman Shammy.
Yes.
All right, with that, Mr. Hall, I'm going to go to the informational section.
Yes, sir. We have just a couple upcoming legislation items. One, the rock salt contract, and the other one being the annual renewal for the police contract. Currently working with our law director, Mr. Jeffries, to finalize our proposal. Well, we already have a proposal that's come from the county, and now we're going through our review. But I know this one is fairly pressing. And as you'll see later in the meeting here, we have a lot of end-of-year cleanup legislation and things that we're going to be pushing through, but definitely highlight those two items. And then moving into discussion topics, my directors have no problem providing any information that anyone in the public would like, whether through a public records request, on our website, telephone, or here in the meetings. We have nothing, if anything, I would like, it's my tenure as city manager to be as transparent as possible with the public. And one of the things I've asked of our directors, which I do think is unique to other communities, is at least for our monthly meeting, it is the objective, pending anything that our directors have going on that would prevent them from coming in, they will be here and will be able to provide subject matter expertise for questions that may come from the council or the public. But also with our strong manager form of government, I am the interface between the elected officials and the public and my staff. But at the same time, more than happy to provide any questions. I still, pending, having conversations with the mayor following this meeting, there is still certain things that while it's in the report, we would like to highlight and project to the public. Like for instance, in the service director's report, I believe we're nearly finished with the lead pipe replacement on Church Street. There's a few pieces of equipment that still need to be picked up. I believe we hope that they're going to be picked up in the next couple days, but that project is near completion. And, I'd also just, provide this moment with my directors and chief trustee. If there was anything from this month that you would like to highlight from your reports or provide to the public, please do so now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, moving on. The only other discussion topic I have is we finally have our 2024 annual award. We are picking them up either tomorrow or on Wednesday. And these are the awards for the Employee of the Year, Firefighter of the Year, and our Junior Citizen of the Year. Our Firefighter of the Year, as you know, has been dealing with a health complication. So I don't think that there's anything I could project out in the next month where he would be available to receive that award in public. I'd be happy to work with the mayor on a way that we can present that award somewhere where he's more comfortable. But I did do some background work here before this meeting, December 17th at 6 p.m. at Heritage Hall. We're looking to have a special meeting in celebration of this annual award. It's kind of a long time coming, and for the public, so they know, there was a previous city manager that was swapping out around this time last year, and it was just something that having to find vendors, hadn't ever done this before, and that's the reason why we're a little bit behind. But as I spoke with the mayor today, our hope is for 2025, I'll be opening up nominees and applications for 2025 in January with the hope that we present in the early spring to get us back on track. So if December 17th at 6 p.m. at Heritage Hall works for you all, we will be getting some finger foods and some refreshments. So we can have a meeting, totally dedicated to celebrate these employees.
That wrap you up?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I have nothing else from the city manager's report. I don't know if we need a motion for that meeting or event.
All right, let's get that out of the way.
I'll move that we have December 17th as the award ceremony for this year.
Second.
Councilwoman Wright,
Yes.
Councilman Lindsay,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Eggleston,
Yes.
Mayor Cook,
Yes.
Councilwoman Grove,
Yes.
and Councilman Shammy.
with that, Kathy, you had something?
Yeah, I was just wanting to say, I had a question about the finance report for Colleen. It said the Twin Creeks, and I don't know if that was a total payoff or not. And I was just curious how much longer we do have on those Twin Creek payments.
I need to pull it up, but I believe this is its final year.
I thought it was our final year, and I just kind of wanted to make note of that for everybody. I thought that was a pretty awesome thing, so that was it.
Anything, go ahead, Kathy.
I had a question for Brian. That's all right?
Yes, ma'am.
For people selling items out of their house, whether it's baked goods, eggs, whatever, they have to have a conditional use permit for that, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Thank you.
Mr. Mayor,
Go ahead.
I guess this would be to the manager, council, and the chief. On the firefighter of the year, I'm assuming he will not be available anytime soon. Am I correct?
Probably not, sir. I was going to suggest that if nothing else, we could have his family.
That's what I was going to see with council and of course you two, if we could give that award to his wife / family in place of him. And then hopefully the next time around, if he wins it again, that he would be present.
That's a good idea.
Do you just need a consensus? You need that in a motion, sir?
Mr. or Chief, you think his family would be?
We can
We just
work
need
that
to check
out.
their availability, but absolutely, the
Okay.
invitation will go out,
Okay,
and I will have the award ready to present.
okay.
Sweet. And if nothing else, if he's still in the hospital, we can do a FaceTime video at the time,
That'd be
Okay.
nice.
so at least he can see it.
All right, anyone else? If not, you want to go to the resolutions?
Yes, Mr. Mayor.
Resolutions, one introduction and one action. Resolution 2025-14R, introduction, public hearing, and action tonight. A resolution adopting a newsletter advertising policy.
So moved.
Second.
In the summary of this resolution, the newsletter has been a pretty big hit. From the feedback that we've received from the community, but as everything that the community likes and we like, it comes at a cost. And on the high number, our newsletter per year cost about $20,000. So something that we worked as a staff and discussed along with some other things within our community where we could take advantage of commercial sponsorships. So we're looking to provide ad space in our newsletter to help mitigate our cost of our newsletter. And that's a summary.
All right.
All right, I'll need a motion.
You already have it, sir.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
had-
motion
I
and a
had
second.
Go ahead.
Couple suggestions, I don't know. I know that we have the different distributions, frequency, audience, those different things, but I think I would not like a big ad on the front page. Keep it very small on the front page. And right now, it reads to me like I could put a big half-page ad on the front page, so I don't know if that's been looked at. I assume it has, but I don't know. And then the other thing was the rear page, kind of the same thing, no more than a half sheet. I would hate for the whole back sheet to be an ad, so, and even half page is a lot, so. On the front and the back, I just think we should keep it kind of clean.
Yes, ma'am.
That's my opinion. Yeah, I don't know how the others feel, but I feel that way.
I agree with Mrs. Wright on that. The front cover page and the back page could be ad-free. I think it would, like she said, look cleaner. There's plenty of spaces inside if they want to put ads.
No, absolutely. We hope to deliver a very polished product, and I agree. I don't want it to look like a NASCAR, commercial sponsorships all over the place. So we'll keep it as classy
Thank
as we
you.
can.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Anyone else with any other opinion?
No, agree.
Mr. Hall, if I could, when I was helping April kind of put this together, I think the idea was there would be nothing on the front or the rear page, it's on the inside cover. So when you look at front page ads, it would be on the inside cover of the front page.
Okay.
So just wanted to give clarification for that.
Well, it does say there's a premium placement of $100 additional for front and back placement on this paper,
Maybe
so.
remove that.
Well, like I said, when I was helping, I come from an advertising background a little bit too, so I kind of helped her with this free card. And that's the terminology in the industry. So front page ads, like newsletters, would go on the inside front cover. Otherwise, it would be called a cover ad, and we don't have any cover ads in this particular business.
So front
Page one
and
is-
behind the
Yes.
front is called a cover.
Well,
Okay.
the front that you look at is your cover.
Okay.
When you open it up, that first, on the back of the cover. is
That's
first
the,
page.
okay,
Yes.
clear as mud, gotcha. There was one more thing, I'd forgotten about it, I'm sorry. The refunds for printing errors, I think we need to mention that we're not willing to refund for a printing error, but we would reprint their ad the next time. Because sometimes things like that happen, and you can't check all those. That concerned me, that I don't want a refund for our whole newsletter, you know, that's my point. So I'm sure you have an explanation.
There is.
Uh-huh.
It really all depends on who made the error. So if we did the proof, she gets the proof and she goes over the proof and we cleared that, then it's on us as a city to make that right.
Oh, by printing area, I mean where it's printing out, and sometimes they run
And that
out
would be on
of
the
ink
person probably
or
printing.
skip. But it doesn't
printing the
say
actual
they're
ink
gonna
and the
pay
colors and
that.
everything. Like right now, our video is showing green or purple or blue or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that would probably be on the person who actually does the printing. And I'm sure they would have insurance or some sort. April, is there any insurance or anything like that for? Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Mayor,
Go
I
ahead.
call for the vote.
Vice Mayor Eggleston,
Yes.
Mayor Cook,
Yes.
Councilwoman Grow,
Yes.
Councilman Shammy,
Yes.
Councilwoman Wright,
Yes.
and Councilman Lindsay.
Yes.
The ordinances, 6 introduction and 1 action. Ordinance 2025-44, introduced on 11/3/25, public hearing and action tonight. An ordinance authorizing the purchase of a 2026 medic unit.
So moved.
Apologies. Chief Trustee is going to provide a summary of this one, just due to the complexity of it. But before, I don't want to forget, we did skip over comments from members of the public. So after we get through the intros, I'd suggest we get,
Right.
put it back to the public to see if they have any comments. So Chief Trustee, would you mind providing a summary?
This medic unit will replace our oldest medic that we have, which is a Dodge medic. It has well over 200,000 miles on it, and it's becoming a maintenance nightmare. This medic will be it's kind of like a demo medic, but not quite a demo medic. Most demo medics, you get them, they're plain white wrapper, and you get what you get. This one, it will not be that way. It will be painted to match the Ford medic with a gray and red, and our emblems and everything on it. It'll be set up basically like the Ford medic. It's being built by a company called Medics, which is the sister company of the one that built the one we have now, the Braun. So it's going to be basically the same medic. We've seen this medics before. This is the same medic that we helped Elizabeth Township buy when they bought their new medic that we spec'd out for them. So it's a good product. It'll be a four-wheel drive. It'll be a diesel chassis.
Go ahead, Bill.
The cost of this medic, will that include furnishing the inside of it, or is that an additional?
What we will do is the cot and the load system that's in the Dodge Medic now, we will have that removed out of the Dodge Medic and installed into the new Medic. That'll save us approximately about $80,000.
And the rest of the stuff could probably be transferred too?
Yeah, the equipment that's on the Dodge now is just transfer over.
All right, thank you, sir.
Councilwoman Wright,
Yes.
Councilman Lindsay,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Eggleston,
Yes.
Mayor Cook,
Yes.
Councilwoman Grow,
Yes.
Councilman Shammy.
Yes.
Ordinance 2025-47, introduction tonight, public hearing and action on 12/2/25. An ordinance establishing appropriations for current expenses and other expenditures of the city of New Carlisle, state of Ohio during the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2026. Ordinance 2025-48, introduction tonight, public hearing and action on 12/2/25. An ordinance establishing appropriations for current expenses and other expenditures of the city of New Carlisle, state of Ohio during the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2026. Ordinance 2025-49, introduction tonight, public hearing and action on 12/2/25. An ordinance authorizing a lease with the New Carlisle Baseball and Softball Association Incorporated, an Ohio nonprofit corporation. Ordinance 2025-50, introduction tonight, public hearing and action on 12/2/25. An ordinance establishing compensation for the Director of Public Service, Assistant City Manager. Ordinance 2025-51, introduction tonight, public hearing and action on 12/2/25. An ordinance establishing compensation for the Finance Director. Ordinance 2025-52, introduction tonight, public hearing and action on 12/2/25. An ordinance authorizing a contract for the city employee health insurance.
All right, with that, we'll go back to comments from the public that I skipped over. If you will, come up to the podium, state your name, address, and you've got 5 minutes, and please address council, and then if necessary, we will address the administration. Well, I guess we didn't miss much.
Yeah, we didn't miss it. That's going down there.
Fine.
Go ahead.
Oh, Mike just said, Mike.
One quick question, Mike Lowry, 16 Plumwood Drive. The tree was delivered today, the tree was delivered today. Does the city have money in its budget to supply adequate lights for the tree and light this thing up?
I thought, if I may, sir, I thought we had lots of lights on there. I know myself, I bought about 500.
In my opinion, it's always wrapped just on the outside and it looks kind of,
Funky. in the
Oh,
back.
you want the
Thank you.
city, you
Thank
want
you.
the city employees to reach in there
I want-
and
yeah, I
put
mean-
lights and get cut up?
yes, you want to wrap some on the inside and give it some depth all the way around. That's all I'm asking.
How much you looking for?
Oh, I don't know, that's this guy.
You want the city manager to pay for it? Is that what you?
No, I'm just saying Howie should know what he would need or might.
Howie, yeah, that's
So,
a good idea.
yeah, that's all I wanted to mention.
Give me a number.
Mr. Kirkcode, what do you think we need to do that what Mr. Lowry suggested?
Let me take a look at what we have in stock, obviously
Sorry,
this.
Howie.
Uh-huh,
I'm sorry.
that's all right. The tree we have now, which I gotta tell you is probably the best looking tree that we've ever gotten.
It looks
It is a little bit smaller, so the other tree took up a lot of lights, let me see, but I'm sure we have a little bit of room for some added Christmas lights. We will be putting a letter out, but it was a family on Lamb's Lane.
This is very nice.
So I'm sure it'll fall well below the manager's authorized budget.
I don't think we'll go over 50
We won't
on
need
this.
an ordinance to buy these lights. And if it's anywhere close to that authorized budget, we may have a problem.
Expect I wouldn't be sitting here anymore. No, we got it. We'll take care of it. But thank you for that.
All right, if no one else says anything else, go ahead.
Richard Carnes, 514 Glen Avenue. Once we get Church Street open again,
Just us, sir.
I'm sorry. Well, he's the one out there working, I see him by the pole. I was curious about putting a traffic sign, direct traffic going west on 571 to use Church Street instead of blocking up the corner of 571 and Main trying to turn. That's,
Man, are you referring to the Honda Civic that's parked there?
no, I'm talking about when people are coming up from the south, north to 571 on Main Street, 235, turning left,
Okay.
right? And they're sitting there because all this traffic's going, right? If we had a sign at Domino's that said 571 west, take Church Street and go west to alleviate that traffic from the center of town. If it even stops 5 or 6 cars at between 3 and 6, it's going to alleviate a lot of traffic backup.
Well, I know the other day when I was going out of town, I was glad I was going south, it was backed up to just past the cemetery, almost to the old YMCA. And I think because they had Church Street blocked off.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of people does do what
Right.
you're saying. I don't know if we could put a sign up like that or not, that probably would have to, I
So-
don't know, Mr. City Director, or,
So one thing we encourage is the use of our state routes, especially the trucks. And when they run their GPS for their truck GPS, not your standard Google or anything like that, or Waze, they keep them on the state routes, even though Church Street to us is a federal highway for that. To the traffic that you were talking about being backed up, it will pick back up, because our traffic counts average 10,000 on Main, and then usually 8,000 on Church. We get very high already as it is. If you're, we have a ton of right pat traffic back. That's what you see out there now, is all right pat traffic. Part 2 of that is, with us working that part on Church, we had numerous wide loads and permitted loads coming through there. And CenterPoint Energy had contractors in working on Main Street. So they had it shut down at the same time that Church was going on for about the last 2 weeks. So that didn't help anything, because I did see the traffic out by the cemetery. And next thing you know, we have a wide load that we're holding up out there till we could get all the traffic off of Main to get them up through. But I'll have to look into the sign. We try not to divert purposely onto Church. And then a lot of companies will tell their drivers to not do it. If you're looking at semis, but cars already, they'll do it.
Right. I mean,
I'm trying not to encourage
a lot of people that live here know go down
Yes.
Church, right? But, I mean, coming in, somebody stopped there, people are going around them, so now people can't turn. It just,
I think we'll get the signs down, which are supposed to be down this afternoon, and see how that traffic goes before we.
well, I'm not talking about this last 2 weeks. This has been the last 6 years that, people are stopping there to turn left and everybody's going around them. And
Yeah.
if we could alleviate anybody from stopping there, I think it would be good.
Well, I'm not sure if you know the history, but there was a proposal years back about using turn lanes. And it was actually probably outside of the pool, probably one of the largest town halls that New Carlisle had ever seen. And a lot of it was protecting our downtown businesses, because we were going to have to take away parking spaces.
Right.
Now, bigger picture type of things, I realize that we have a parking issue downtown, and I realize that, let's say we have a traffic problem. I mean, this is just what it is. I mean, you're 15 minutes away from downtown Dayton, you're 20 minutes away from Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. It's been an undeveloped area here in the northeast Miami Valley, but everything is booming around us. So there's only so much that we can do to control, the traffic surrounding and north of us. But I do think that there is some other possibilities in the Pike, but we need to consider also opening up some additional parking, so then potentially we could talk about turn lanes and some different things we could do to mitigate the traffic. But I am all ears. I don't have all the solutions, definitely not when it comes to traffic. So if a sign would help divert. Also, I don't know if the gas tax has anything, so we receive a considerable amount of money through the state or the federal, state government.
We receive gas tax
Because there's
money.
state routes that run through our city, so if you're diverting them, we may not be getting them counted. So there's some cars that, the amount of traffic that we get on those state routes, we receive money in return for that. So I appreciate bringing it up, though. and
Sure.
Definitely something we can explore.
Mr. Pickup, can you put an arrow light there on north, turning west on the 571, and have it mimic the arrow light heading south?
Are you talking about the traffic signal at
Yeah.
Church and 571?
No, at Main and 571. So you have the arrow.
So that's where we get into a problem. When we did the original arrows, it was the peak traffic based on the counts that we have. And because we aren't protected, we can't do a full-blown four-way. It's tough to do that without having protected turn lanes.
All right, anyone else? Go ahead.
Can you just touch on the update on the housing developments of how they're going? Like developments, houses?
And Mr. Kiko, we're constantly getting numbers and updates and things of that nature, but I believe we're over 70 homes that have been built between the both developments. I don't believe we've gotten the averages for the development that's on the west side, but the development on the east side, the DR Horton or reserves at Honey Creek, the average sale for the small ranch style houses is around 310,000, and the two-story homes are projecting 330, 340 averages. So I do know both of them have given us very positive feedback, and I believe both of them are reaching beyond their milestones for the first year of development. So things are going very well.
Thank you.
Before you get into your situation, I need a motion to excuse Mr. Vaughn.
So moved.
So,
Councilwoman Wright,
Yes.
Councilman Lindsay,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Eggleston,
Yes.
Mayor Cook,
Yes.
Councilwoman Grow,
Yes.
and Councilman Shammy.
yes.
Additional city business. City offices will be closed November 27th and 28th for Thanksgiving. The tree lighting is November 29th at Main and Washington at 6 p.m. And now it's open for any other city-related business.
Mr. Mayor.
Go ahead,
I
Chris.
have a question for Mr. Kitco. Is there a possibility if you're going on 57 Jefferson and if you're going right on Main, there's two parking spaces, and I'm not saying people can park anywhere they want, but it kind of holds up traffic going right around the CVS. I've noticed that, and I never got to mention that.
Part of those parking spaces were part of that huge, let's call it town hall or public comment period I had, was to remove those two on the right to be able to make a right turn and not go right around held up left turn traffic.
Right.
But yes, they were in there, and that was part of don't remove any spots.
Got it. Thanks, sir.
Anything further?
Hearing nothing, sir.
Go ahead.
Second.
Vice Mayor Eggleston,
Yes.
Mayor Cook,
Yes.
Councilwoman Grow,
Yes.
Councilman Shammy,
Yes.
Councilwoman Wright,
Yes.
and Councilman Lindsay.
Yes.